veterans and everyone else a fair shake and the treatment they, and really all of our countrymen and women deserve. I give you the Senator from Illinois, the next President of the United States, Mr. Obama.
Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Way back there, I thank you. Thank you. All the way back there, I thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. All right. Woo. Here's a good-looking crowd, too. There's a good-looking crowd, also. Yes. Well, let me begin. Let me begin by thanking two of the leaders who are part of the Oakland Renaissance. Your outstanding mayor, who was for so long an outstanding congressman, who has been an outstanding conscience for the nation. Give it up for Ron Mellons. His outstanding work. To one of my favorite people in Congress, somebody who doesn't just talk the talk, but walks the walk, is willing to stand up to the powers and the principalities for whatever it is that she believes in. I am so grateful to have her as a friend and as a colleague. Give it up for Barbara Lee. Okay. To all the outstanding elected officials, city council members, county officials, to the state legislators who are here, thank you so much for joining me, and thanks for the service that you render day in, day out to your constituents. Thank you. We truly appreciate it. Give it up for the other elected officials who are here. And to Greg, who just introduced me, I am so grateful to him for his service to our country. You know, when you look at Greg, I teased him a little bit, looked like he was 15 years old, but he served in some of the most difficult circumstances imaginable. And it's a reminder of the fact that we're sending our most precious resource, our young men and women, to fight. And we have a solemn duty to treat them right while they're there and when they come home. Thank you, Greg. We appreciate you. So it's been a little over a month since I stood in front of the old state capitol in Springfield, Illinois, and announced that I was running for the presidency of the United States of America. And I have to admit that I was a little bit nervous. Not because I had to make a speech, because these days I'm used to making speeches, but rather because it was cold. It was 7 degrees. And I had my long johns on, my wool socks. That's what I'm talking about, long underwear. Yeah, long john, long underwear, right? and I wasn't sure anybody was going to show up. And I was saying to my staff, it's 7 degrees, it's going to be terrible, nobody's going to be there, everybody's going to think I've got no support. Right, I was worried. But come the morning, we go out, and it's a beautiful, sparkling, 7-degree day, and there were 17,000 people in front of the state capitol. And the spirit was captivating and energizing, and we took that energy on to Iowa. And we went to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. We went to Waterloo and Iowa Falls and Ames, Iowa. And everywhere we went, we saw these magnificent crowds and this enormous spirit. And it was especially gratifying for me because one of the toughest things about being in politics is the loneliness of the road. You're away from your family so much. But this time, I had taken my family with me. So I had my wife, Michelle, and I had my older daughter, Malia, who's 8, and my younger daughter, Sasha, who's 5, and I had my mother-in-law, had godparents, had some cousins we had shipped in to play with the girls. And so we're barreling down the highway in Iowa on one of these big buses. And there's a caravan, because there are all these press and a whole group of folks, supporters. And I asked my daughters who were playing, I said, how are you guys holding up? They said, oh, Daddy, this is great. This is terrific. You should take us more often on these trips. And then they go back to doing whatever they were doing. And then after a few minutes, my 8-year-old, Malia, turns back to me and she says, what are we doing here?